What up, everybody? This is Jay Celine. This is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And I'm Melissa Ford, a.k.a. the Curve Queen.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Giovanni. Hold up.
It seems like, well, I checked in downstairs and it says that I was officially gone for 3 weeks. Has it been that long?
It does.
It's been a long time, bro.
It feels like it's been a really long time.
Well,
I
it's
should
good
have
to be
left
back.
you. It's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. I can honestly say, like, every time we go these long spurts of not seeing each other, I really find myself missing y'all.
You know, somebody said to me, because I've been around, I've been on the go.
Mm-hmm.
People are all in my comments every time I put up a picture and say, "Why you didn't invite Melissa and Gio?" Like, we're not attached at the hip, people. We have our own lives.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all said that at the same time. Yeah, but no, there's been so much going on. I will tell you though, like I really felt like I was gonna have a nervous breakdown the other day.
Why?
Because I've been working nonstop for 2 years.
That's good.
Like
Yeah.
I looked up and I was just like, I had a moment. It was around my birthday. I had a moment where I just said, just like, damn, like I have not taken time to take care of myself and to just be by myself. And I think it really came around the fight weekend and birthday because more people that I haven't talked to in years, some in decades, all of a sudden miraculously surfaced.
Yeah, could be that they saw you on motherfucking Showtime right behind Floyd when he comes out after
I
having
didn't see
won the
that.
fight.
For the final press conference?
Okay,
No, literally just got out of the ring and ends up in the room, and then there's Jason.
Dang, bro.
Well, first of all, can I tell you that I didn't even know that had happened until it happened. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to that because I'm just chilling, waiting for the champ.
Yeah.
And everybody started hitting me up like, "Yo, bro, I saw you on Showtime." I'm like, okay, well, I clearly wasn't in the ring.
Right.
But yeah, so you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, that look
see
okay?
it.
Yes,
Okay,
you
cool.
did. You looked just fine.
But no, it was everybody hitting me up for, "Hey, bro, can't wait to link up with you. It's been decades. I'm going to be in Vegas during fight weekend." Had a friend fly into Vegas.
hoping to hang out with you.
And hung out with us.
Oh, okay.
And then just overwhelmed with just, "Hey man, do you got to cook up on tickets?" And celebrities too. It was really annoying. So it got to the point to where I felt like, okay, clearly who's really my friend, right? Boom. Then I get another person. I'm not gonna say it's a celebrity. Not gonna say their name. Calls me and says another big celebrity, huge celebrity, wants me to hook him up with somebody.
Okay.
And I'm like, no.
Right.
He either has to give me money
Yeah.
or he has to give me his phone number. That's the only way that I'm going to do this.
Right.
They were really mad that I was really
So
serious.
you said you had power to get some tickets?
No.
Oh, got you.
The celebrity had another mega celebrity that wanted a girl's phone number.
Oh, got you.
And I said, unless they give me money
Well, their number.
or their phone number in the relationship,
Yeah.
I ain't giving it.
Right.
Who was the girl?
Doesn't matter. But they were really mad that I was really serious because I said no free promo, no free connections, no free conversations, no free hanging out, no free nothing. This is a no free zone anymore. Like
Yeah.
I felt overwhelmed. And then on top of that, I had some family shit. I went on my Facebook and did this big ass post.
I saw that.
What did you think about it?
I thought you was having your moment of truth, man. It was deep for somebody to go in there and spread their life like that, and you said it's going to be your first and last time to address it, and you got it off your chest, and a lot of people received it well.
So my family clearly knows I'm gay. I mean, it's out there. The world knows, but shut up. But one of my cousins called me and just told me that somebody had went to my family member and talked about me, and that my family member actually entertained it. Now, let me tell you, my family's fucking crazy. They are killers, gangsters, hoes, and drug dealers. That's just the way they are.
Not in that order.
So maybe in that order. So for me to find out that my uncle would allow and entertain somebody talking about me, it bothered me. It doesn't really bother me when people talk about me, but to find out my family
when it's your family and friends and they entertain the bullshit, that's when it hurts. The regular people, like, who gives a fuck, But why does that person feel comfortable enough to say these things to you? Because they know you're not going to shut them down. So that's not okay.
Let me tell you a story. Okay. My nephew's driving a car. My nephew's in prison for life right now, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
He's driving a car. My cousin is sitting in the passenger seat. Their friends are sitting behind each of them. My cousin gets in an argument with the guy behind him, talking shit, whatever. The guy hits him in the back of the head. So my cousin
That's never smart to do.
So my cousin pulls a gun out, turns around to shoot him. The boy takes the gun, turns it around, shoots my cousin, kills him in the car. My nephew pulls over, gets out and runs because the guy has a gun.
Yeah.
My family was mad at my nephew for not killing the boy. Now this is real shit. I know this is a whole different Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored, right?
Yeah.
That's not why my nephew went to prison. He went
Okay.
to prison because he got in a shootout and somebody got killed.
Okay.
Okay, but
Really
my say all that to say is my family is really about the shit.
Yeah.
My uncle's really about the shit.
Yeah.
When my brother got murdered, my dad gave him my brother's car, and I never really respected. Like I felt like they took advantage of him, and you know how I am about my brother. Like
Yeah.
I'm very protective.
Yes.
I love him,
Yes.
and it's an emotional thing for me. So to find out that this uncle, who I feel took advantage of my brother and with my dad, to allow somebody to talk about me like you just fucking shitted on me twice. So I was really in my feelings about it. And I was really on some, you know what? This is why I don't fuck with y'all shit. Then that came with the people wanting free tickets, wanting to come to the birthday party, want to hang with Cardi B. I'm like, you know what? That's it.
Yeah.
So I literally just stopped fucking with people, stopped responding to calls, stopped. I just have to. I said, remember when I called you, I said, I have to take a fucking mental break.
Yeah.
Before I really lose it and Stockton comes the fuck out.
Listen, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. I've been telling you this for a while, that you needed to find a way to decompress, because you're one phone, another phone, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, Jason, you're going to fucking fall apart. Like, it's not healthy, you
Yeah.
know?
That
So
was first.
glad you're finally there.
Once I went on my Facebook and I just said, you know, you guys are going to hell for fucking my brother over anyway. Y'all bitches is sitting there letting people talk about me, so you ain't no family of mine. So then my family was like, oh, we still love you. And I'm like, nah, y'all not giving me a reason to come home. I could literally cut a motherfucker off. I said on my Facebook, I have mastered the art of no fucks and cutting people off. It's like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Once you serve no purpose, there's no connection, it's cool to move on. And I just felt like, you know, I've never been the family type to say, oh, I love my family, unconditionally? No, there's conditions, my nigga. You can't let people talk shit about me.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm conditional about that shit too. Like, family or no family, I'm conditional. You don't have my back, fuck you.
Right.
It's just
We're not
crazy.
doing that.
It's just crazy though, because the family that I knew from back when I was in the streets, like my cousin not shooting that boy, it caused a big problem in my family because they felt like if your family gets shot or something, you need to, like, we kill everybody. That's just the mentality that my family has. So I just kind of feel like, okay, well, y'all let him talk about me. And the person that talked about me, which I thought was so interesting, is so pathetic. You know, and I'm just like, I look at them and I know we grew up together and your life is shit and I'm doing my thing.
Do you think that he talked about you to your uncle because he wanted it to get back to you?
No, I think he was just being a bitch and gossiping.
This is your cousin? Oh,
This is somebody who was talking to my uncle.
got you. Oh, got you. And then your uncle entertained it.
Yeah. My uncle just, are you awake, my nigga?
I am. I'm just, you know, reassuring the audience.
The audience definitely caught the story. But, you know, in the end, I just learned, like, I've learned so much about this whole thing called life. And this 40 years old, this turning 40 thing was just like, it does bring a certain level of awareness, because it makes you go back over the decades and say, okay, my young years, you know, I had it really rough with my mom on drugs and group homes and foster homes and getting shot and whatever. And then my brother died. And then the next phase was the hustle to really like get out of that hole. And then from there, it was just, you know, continuing to evolve. But it's just this evolution and continuing to grow. But the one thing that I know for sure, friends or family, if you're just not a loyal person, I can't fuck with you.
Right. No,
So
that's
that
fair.
was my revelation.
Yeah.
Good, man.
40 brings
Stay woke.
clarity like a motherfucker. Like about a lot, health-wise too.
Yeah, so health-wise, so listen,
I know you went
What
hard.
had happened was,
you know, you really have to stop this was the whole revelation in that world. It's not about if I have the trainer available. It's not about going vegan or doing the juice diet, or it's really about what type of lifestyle do you want to live? Do
Exactly.
you want to live or do you want to die? You can either live or die. It's not about do you have abs, because I have given up on abs. I don't know where they are.
That's never going
Somebody
to
said they still there. Don't doubt it, because you
I
know,
know, I'm playing
I'm gonna
with
tell you right now. I've said it before that once I find my abs, if I ever do, I'm gonna be the most nakedest Instagram nigga that you've ever seen. in
It's
your life.
possible, man. You see what happened to the Honey Boo Boo's mom? She's skinny as shit now.
Yeah, but she did a lot of nip tuck, pull, and screw, and I can't do all that.
yeah.
I feel like you do the nip tuck when you want to clean it up.
Oh, like the extra little
Yeah.
skin
If
that
you
you
have
couldn't
it.
get off. Yeah.
That's fair. I guess that. It was didn't she have like gastric bypass or something like that?
She had
You're
gastric.
not big enough for
everything.
gastric.
No. And the thing about it is that when I do work out, and when I do lose weight, my body shrinks.
Yeah.
So I just had this whole revelation. It was more about, you know, everybody's talking about this show, What the Health. I haven't seen it yet.
I won't watch it.
Yeah,
Why?
me neither. I won't watch it either.
Because once you know, then there's a responsibility with knowing. You know what I mean? So I still want to eat motherfucking chicken.
Yeah.
I want to eat red meat. And I feel like if I watch that, then I'm going to be disgusted to the point where
you don't want to eat nothing.
I can't eat ribs anymore. And I want to fucking eat ribs, so I'm not ready to watch that.
Yeah, I'm good on that too.
But a lot of people have watched it and they're like, ugh.
I know people that watch it still out there eating like shit.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody that I see watch it, the first thing they say is, I'm going vegan.
Yeah.
By the way, I have gone back vegan. But not for an eternity, right? I really want to feel really good.
Okay.
And I felt like I just was emotionally, emotional stress creates problems physically too.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I found myself just emotionally drained, and then physically it was starting to cause issues. So, yeah.
You should just get on my bulletproof coffee routine.
No.
I'm waiting. I would like to try that.
It's really good.
And I don't like coffee, but I would like to try that because you fucking post it every morning.
Because it's really good. I like coffee. And it keep,
I don't like jittery. I don't like feel jittery. I'm already.
I don't
always
feel
on 10.
jittery. I don't feel jittery. I feel awesome, and I am satiated for 5 hours.
Satiated.
Yes.
So you're like Lorianne, you feel zhuzhed.
I feel judged.
Can I just tell you, I
yeah.
text Lorianne last night because I happened to be sitting on my couch and caught Dance Moms.
Yeah.
She's having a nervous breakdown on the show because the moms are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And so I texted her, I just said, oh my God, I'm sitting here with popcorn. Not really because I'm vegan. I
Yeah.
don't have vegan popcorn in my
They do
house.
got vegan popcorn, I'm sure.
But no, she was just like, it was a lot. But she's going to Burning Man with Puffy this weekend. So
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Burning
yeah,
Man.
I told her I want to hang out. I want to meet up with her to figure out how to build this Puffy relationship.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Can't Stop,
I
Won't Stop?
did watch Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
So
Did you?
I did.
What'd you think?
I did.
Gio, get your hand out your pants.
Scratching my stomach, bro.
Stop scratching anything.
I loved it, of course. Puff's a perfectionist, so there's no way that he's going to put out trash. And it's nostalgic in the way that you get to see the evolution of Lil' Kim, Lil' C's, Junior Mafia, the
Filmed
music.
since he was like 18.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome, and you also just get a chance to see how Puffy has grown. You know what I mean? Over the years, because I mean, wow, I remember when he was smashing people over the head with champagne bottles.
Well, you still have to watch Welcome to My Life and The Defiant Ones. They're all great documentaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I did see the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. It was good to see the evolution of Lil' Kim and Faith Evans' relationship too. I saw Faith Evans on a flight coming back from Essence, and she was trying to be low key, so I just waved to her. But she knows she's my favorite artist, and I love her to death. But it was good to see just two grown women who had a very public, fight over this man. Come back together. So it was cool. I really enjoyed it. I was glad Lorianne put us onto it. But more importantly, with Puffy, it just was so inspiring to see how he started with an idea, similar to Hollywood Unlocked. I wish somebody gave me $40 million though, because that kind of helps with your vision.
That part.
Yeah, a lot.
But what people don't realize is that with no money, it's not as easy.
No, it's
Sure.
not.
But
Yeah.
I do believe if you keep going, you keep grinding, people will eventually see it. I mean, more people now than ever are showing interest, but I think it's just a marathon that continues.
Yeah, man, it helped. I'm telling you right now, been on this show helped me last night. Me and my girl, we went to the Ed Experience, and right there on Hollywood and Vine, and the line is just fucking ridiculously long. And I went up to the guard. I was like, yo, man, what's the wait? He was like, man, you got to be on the list. I'm like, damn, He was like, you want to come in really, though? I was like, yeah, man, my girl love it. I walked in. It was a whole nother process to get past that first process. And the guy who's over the whole thing says, Giovanni? I said, yeah. Hollywood Unlocked? I said, yeah. He said, come on in. I said, yeah. So it felt good. So yeah, everybody's starting to see it.
Wait, where were you?
The It Experience.
The It Experience?
Yeah, it's promotion for the new movie It.
Oh, fuck that.
So they have they built this
that.
whole house that he lives in. It's fucking dope as fuck. And it's
Scary clowns
as shit.
can't do it.
And that's why, go see it. Go check it out. It's good.
Nope.
So thank you, Hollywood Unlocked.
Listen,
do it.
I will say more times than few, everywhere I go now, people are talking about the show and people are talking about Hollywood Unlocked, which is good because there's a lot of work that goes into this. People see us just on here cooning sometimes and talking crazy.
Not Spike Lee in it. Cooning.
I feel like there's been so much going on in our lives in the last week or two or three. What's been going on with you, Melissa?
I got a new Jeep.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
The Jeep?
The Jeep.
Oh, okay.
It's parked outside.
Oh,
I know I'm
so
parked
beautiful.
behind it.
Oh.
I'm kind of mad because that's the kind of Jeep that I wanted. But now I got to go.
Smoky Mountain
Now
Edition.
I got to go just a little step further.
Bigger.
Well, shout out to the guys at Huntington Beach Jeep. They're like the premier Jeep dealership in, I want to, at least Southern California, but possibly the state of California, because they have a performance center on site. So they literally soup up the Jeeps like already. So
Really?
it already
That
came with
motherfucker.
with a suspension kit. It came with 36-inch tires, some additional lights and stuff like that.
So that's what, if you guys was looking at her Insta Snap when they was counting them bags, that was for that nice little Jeep out there.
Yeah.
I thought you were selling drugs.
No.
Personally.
No.
Okay,
no,
so
it didn't
how
look
is the
like
Jeep?
that.
So you like the Jeep?
I'm in love with it.
Do you just see? Because I'm the kind of person when I get a new car, I just want to drive everywhere.
Go get your mail anywhere.
No, because driving a Jeep is like a little exhausting. It's
Why?
because it's big
You gotta drive
and
with your body.
But you
You gotta
said
drive with your body.
and you
literally.
said you like it big. So
I do like it big. But it's exhausting.
She got to run and jump up and get into the truck.
I do. I have to pole vault into this shit because I'm so short.
is it a manual or automatic?
No, it's automatic.
It's automatic.
It's automatic, but it's just so big and it takes up a lot of room on the street and so sometimes I'm just exhausted and I just don't feel like driving. I'll fucking call it.
Well, you look good in it, and it looks
you.
good on you. It's a great car.
Everyone was like, "Why didn't you get a G-Wagon?" I'm like, "Because I don't like G-Wagons, and you can't. There's no convertible G-Wagon, at least not that I know
The one
of."
thing about
Maybach
the
edition.
thing about G wagons too is they're really heavy.
Yeah.
Like when you turn, you feel like
Yeah.
you're turning a tank.
I feel they're very boxy and not all that comfortable. So people are like, "Why'd you get a Jeep?" I'm like, "Because I live in California. This is Jeep country.
Right, right.
I plan on driving up the PCH with the fucking top down. This is
yeah.
what I've wanted my whole life.
We're taking your truck, your Jeep
Is
next
to
year.
live in the
Coachella.
sunshine with a convertible Jeep. I'm living
But you
my
had
dream.
a nice Jeep before this, though.
Yeah, but it was old.
That's all right.
It was old. It was, yeah.
So okay, did head come with the gift?
Wait, what? Me giving head?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
No, if I buy somebody a Jeep, they suck on my dick.
Doesn't work like that in my world.
Really?
Nope.
How is it that you don't feel the obligation to give a pussy if you get a present like that?
Because, listen.
Well, I'm not gonna slap. Like I said, I'm not gonna slap a gift horse in the mouth. But I also didn't ask for it.
Ooh, that part.
I make it a point to really never ask for anything. I could drop like really very subtle suggestions, like, "Oh wow, oh my god, that's so amazing."
Please stop giving your talents away.
No.
Okay,
but
so-
yeah.
So you guys still haven't had sex?
Huh?
You know niggas always go deaf, huh?
Okay. So
Where my
y'all,
dollar?
wait, so y'all had sex, but you didn't have sex in any relation to the Jeep?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
To which part?
All of the above.
I don't believe that because you have some kind of glow.
Yeah, glow.
You had sex and I got a new watch.
Nice.
What is that?
It's a Hublot.
Oh,
It's
shit.
a birthday gift.
Mm.
Come on, the champ.
It was a birthday gift.
Damn, how much that retail for you?
I
think?
haven't even looked.
It's,
We gonna
really
look when one day you get
that's
bored.
fierce.
It's nice. It's a
That
nice
is
watch.
that is very fierce.
Shit, I got an iPad mini.
Okay, so besides
That's
the,
hysterical.
so besides the watch, what else have you been doing? I mean, the car. What else have you been doing?
Just kind of. I'm where you are right now because you just turned 40 and I turned 40 in November. So I've just been doing like a lot of, just I don't know, analysis as to where I want to go for the next 40 years, what I want to do and whatever else, and just kind of like, I don't know, chilling, hanging out, thinking, reading, writing.
Really?
Just
Writing.
being creative. Yeah.
So I heard you're going out overseas though.
Yeah, my girlfriend's getting married in Florence, Italy, and her
wow.
bachelorette party is in Paris.
Damn, she got a budget.
No, she doesn't.
Then why the fuck
Who's
she having
paying
it out
for it?
there?
The funny thing is, she lives in Italy with her man. He's with the military.
So she can just get on a
So
train.
she's stationed. Exactly. So she's stationed, and they have Amex.
People in Europe make their lives look so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They're balling on budgets.
Yeah, for real.
You know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly to Paris and participate in the bachelorette party, and then fly to Florence, wedding, and then we're gonna fly to Amalfi,
Oh man, that's
What is
a nice
that?
little top
Amalfi
trip.
Coast,
So you're gonna stop by and say, "Hey,
I-
come on."
I'm
Is it a
going-
mall or come on?
Amal.
Whatever.
I'm gonna try.
Stop by a mall while you're
I'm
there.
I'm gonna fucking try. So that's the plan.
That's the gist of it.
That's
Okay.
the gist of it.
Giovanni, what have you done besides finally getting in a club?
Excuse me?
You just said that you dropped the Hollywood Unlocked thing, or he
Oh,
recognized
it wasn't
you.
a club.
Okay,
I'm
whatever.
the man out here. Listen, so I just dropped my video to Rafe Mode, which is killing right now. A lot of big blogs have picked it up off the EP, so it's good. I'm doing that. It's been received very well. And I just finished rapping this. I can't really say because the way the NDA is set up, but I just finished rapping lead opposite of one of the biggest rappers out right now for this Apple Music movie.
Who's the biggest rapper? You can say the rapper.
I can't.
Chance?
No, I just say he's the girlfriend. The
boyfriend?
He's the boyfriend of one of our former guests. But he's really huge, and I'm the lead, and it's really big.
Don't do it, Jason. Just let him have the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you,
Quavo.
man.
I mean, Offset.
Probably so.
Okay. Whatever.
And that's about it, man. Daughter's back in school. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, 21 Savage. Because I forgot Amber was here too.
I mean, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it comes out in October, Apple Music.
So what else did you do?
Shit.
Because when I go through my list, they're going to be like, oh.
I was supposed to host the Floyd's charity game.
Oh, yeah. I saw you on the flyer. What
Yeah,
happened?
but my phone got broken. I lost my wallet, and I couldn't get on the plane.
Damn.
And I was pissed because that was going to be a nice little check from them.
That wasn't nothing but the devil.
I know, but you know
Wow.
what? I was mad about it, but you know, my grandma said, baby, you never know. God was probably saving you from something. And I was like, yeah, grandma, whatever. I needed the money. But that's about it. And I just watched the fight in the trailer because I couldn't watch the fight we was filming. So I had to, try to get the links.
That is so unfortunate.
So we was
Sorry.
we was in the trailer looking up all the illegal links to fucking watch the fight. So I'm literally on set in a take right as they're changing cameras, looking at the damn iPad to watch the fight, which was a cool fight, good fight.
It was amazing.
I will say this: McGregor did a lot better than what I thought he was going to do. He did.
Did you think that?
Yeah, he did a lot better than what I thought he was going to do.
Interesting. What makes you say that?
I mean, just comparing to all the sparring videos and all the fuckery and shit he was doing in the ring when he was sparring and getting ready for the fight, he actually didn't do bad. Like he got knocked out on his feet, which is a good thing.
I have a different perspective.
What's your perspective?
First of all, here's my fight. I thought I would just show the bitches. Oh, first of all, this is a hangover photo on here because I had partied the night before with these billionaires and millionaires, and they had bought so much alcohol that let me tell you,
look at this picture.
I was out of control. Let me first start by explaining to you the party that night. So the whole team went.
You should have had him sign it.
Those of you that can't see, it's not too late. Those of you who can't see the camera person holding the camera on me right now. This motherfucker had so much liquor, got thrown in the back of an Uber, sent home, lost his phone. The next day, called the Uber to get his phone, had found out he threw up on the Uber driver and the car. Let's just say that Adam, I'll put his Instagram out there.
White boy wasted.
He was white boy. Yeah, he was white boy wasted. So, I ended up on stage at the club with Jeezy, James Harden, who else was it? Trey
Fabulous.
Songz, 50,
No.
Chance the Rapper, who else? Meek Mill. Anyway, I'm up there with them like I'm about to start rapping. So the next day I get a text from a number 50. It says 50, and it's a 50 cent because apparently I gave him my phone number.
Nice.
But the thing about the party is the party was amazing. At our table, John Buscemi, the shoe designer, was there. Just some other people with.
What was this, Dre's?
This was at Dre's, yeah. But we got really, 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 really lit.
Fuck, I wish I was
to
there.
the point to where like I was in bed most of the next day, had to go get my credential, showed up to get my credential. I had put somebody else's name on the credential the day before. So he was on my credential. He's a white bald man named Connor who works with us. So they looking at me like, is this you? And I'm like, they made a mistake. That's my guy that does the cameras. So I got my credential. TMZ, everybody was there trying to get in. They couldn't get in. Everybody had they had to go to a tent. I actually had a seat. But the funny thing is that when I get to the thing, so when I get there, I swipe my badge. Now, you can either go right or go left. If you go right, that means you can go to the dressing rooms. You can go basically anywhere. It's an all-access pass because on the back of this is the green all-access pass. Once I found out I had all access, I was walking through that motherfucker like I owned that shit. Hey, Tyler Perry. Hey, LeBron. I was in there acting a damn fool. But everybody was there, and I had a good time. I took pictures with Tyler and Nick Cannon. Tyler Perry, yeah, and Nick Cannon and everybody. But there was a lot of star power up in there. J-Lo was there, ran into Jamie Foxx.
They all better have front row, ringside seats, I hope.
You know what? There was so much going on that I wasn't seat checking because I was trying to figure out where my seat was. So my seat was literally one level up in the front row. So it was like right over everybody.
You had like a $50,000 seat.
I didn't pay her.
Well, I'm just saying the retail price.
Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Kelly Swanson. She actually hooked me up. But so I'm right there in the front, and I didn't know the etiquette for media because I'm just a nigga from Stockton with a microphone, right? So during the fight's going on. I'm like, yeah, champ, beat that motherfucker. Said, fuck that motherfucker. And the lady behind me, no, I had no drinks.
Okay.
I was just, you rooting for your friend. So the lady behind me, she grabs me on the shoulder. She goes, excuse me, sir, you need to sit down. You're not having proper media etiquette. I'm like, bitch, whatever. Beat his motherfucking ass, check. Yeah, so I'm standing up, right? So then later on, it dawns on me, on her badge, it says she's with the promoter. Well, the promoter is Floyd. That's my friend. So wait a minute. If you work for, I said, who do you work for? She said, I work for the UFC. I said, oh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. So right after that, I turn back and Floyd hits Conor and they call the fight. And I'm like, yeah, fuck all y'all. And I'm acting crazy now that I think about it. So I go in the back and I see Floyd's publicist. I'm like, yeah, they out there trying to control a nigga, trying to hold a nigga down. She was like, you need to start acting legit. Like, media does not behave that way. You have to. I said, well, shit, next time I need a different scene.
Right.
But anyway, back to your point about the fight. Floyd, if you watch over his fights, he actually takes to the third or fourth round to figure out his opponent. So, first 3-4 rounds, Conor did a couple hits on the head and, he thought he was a WWE wrestler. But in the end, if you really pay attention, Floyd was smiling the whole way through. He knew what he was going to do. He dissected that boy's strategy and then he beat his ass.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to lay him out.
I did too. And if the ref had kept it going for at least another minute or round, he was going down.
Yeah, but I think the problem was Conor wasn't swinging.
He was tired.
I know, but listen, you have to realize, for the fans who didn't watch everything and it's not intimately involved in the process, they went on a world tour, 4-city, 3-country tour, where Conor was calling him a monkey, referring to his baby moms as a whore. Called him a boy, was disrespecting him, said he owned boxing. He was going to knock him out in round 3 or 4.
Inside 4 rounds.
Listen, he did so much shit talking that they should have let him lay him the fuck out.
Oh, that's
I was
true.
a little disappointed because I felt like it wasn't a matter of capabilities because Floyd definitely could have done it, but they just stopped it.
Man, that boy was looking like he was doing the Harlem Shake.
And then ironically, after that, Media Takeout, I opened up my Media Takeout paper because I read all the papers, right? I opened up Media Takeout and Miss Jackson has a lot to say. She basically said that that Conor threw the fight, that it was fixed. And so Yahoo and everybody picked it up. The thing about these people that don't like us talking about them and don't like Floyd talking about them, you can't do the same shit you don't want done to you.
Right.
If you talk shit, you put it out there, then you open yourself up to being criticized. So here I go. I could understand if I was with somebody who made $1 billion, who is living at the top of the world, who can do anything, can literally sit in his bedroom in flip-flops and a Versace robe and hand out Hublot watches to whoever is in the room, who makes $350 million in one 36-minute job, and then can leave with sound mind, great kids, amazing, brand new Bugatti that's just all red, looks like candy apple red. This motherfucker's insane. But living a life that you now don't get to live because you're stuck in the BET realm of the world, and your man ain't really doing that for you like your other man used to. I can understand you being bitter. But unless you can afford tickets to the fight to see them throw the fight, because they weren't there. I can tell you, Nelly and not Ashanti, but what's the girl's name?
Miss Jackson.
Shout out to Ashanti. Nelly and Miss Jackson weren't there. And so to see her go and say that he threw the fight, you know people are going to pick that up. You know people are going to talk about it. So here we are.
Yeah.
That's big, man. Power even didn't air because of the fight.
That fight was watched everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So anyway, shout out to everybody who was at the fight. I had a great time.
I do want to ask you this. Sorry to cut you off. How was Floyd pre-fight? What was his mind like? Was he just chilling to himself? Was he because I don't how was his mindset? Was he laughing like he normally does, like chilling, playing around, or was he just focused?
No, he was actually more relaxed this training camp than the Pacquiao. It was really intense. Everybody was on edge. There was a lot of pressure. His workout was a lot different. He definitely worked out a lot. He was at the gym every day, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I interviewed him a couple days before at his house, and you'll see there's a lot of people at the house. Typically, there's not a lot of people around like that, but the phones were ringing, and people were coming in. It was crazy, but he was normal
in the locker room.
He was in the locker room. We weren't out at the clubs and all that. He didn't go out to the clubs, but he was definitely just normal.
I will say that post-fight girl collection party, I was on my Instagram fuck, I was supposed to be there.
Yeah, and
That shit was lit.
shout out to Philip Klein who actually made those outfits that everybody was wearing.
The bartender girls and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gambling at the Aria because this guy who we went to the club with, millionaires, they got money. He was like, here, you can gamble. He gave me 500 chips. I won $6,000
Nice.
in blackjack.
Nice.
So I go cash out. We go to the after party, whatever. But while I'm there, they're like, I think Floyd is in Aria. I'm like, Floyd's not in Aria. There's no way he's in Aria. They're like, well, there's a sea of people outside the Philip Klein store.
People.
Yeah.
So I go over there and I'm like, I'm with Floyd Mayweather. I just show him a video, whatever. They let me and we go in. So yeah, Philip Klein was there. They gave him the outfit and I didn't get one.
The jacket?
It was a whole outfit.
That $150,000 jacket?
No, it was like a jacket. I don't know, it was $150,000 because everybody got one that's on the training, part of the training.
I got you. Maybe they didn't have your size. I don't know.
You're talking
They
about the
didn't have a lot
black
of
one
people's
with the
size.
gold and all that on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fresh.
Well, they cut them in European sizes. So you can't be making shit for niggas cutting it for the white boys over in Holland. So it didn't fit a lot of people, but yeah, they didn't I guess it wasn't on the list, but it was all good. I had a great time. I was at the after party at Girl Collection. It was insane.
I know. Damn. It's all good. Next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is. Congratulations, Floyd Mayweather, 50-0, man.
There's gonna be no next time. What the fuck is he gonna fight for?
Meaning next
He's got a perfect
next time
record.
I'm in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all you can hope for.
But I did have my birthday party, which you didn't come to. I was really upset.
Which one?
The other night. Neither one of you came.
I
Fuck
was
both of
there.
You were not there.
I was there in spirit.
Where were you at?
Did Rivette? Did Rivette tell you she saw me?
No.
Rivette came
Fucking
and got
Rivette.
me.
Yep.
What happened?
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
What happened?
You know Melissa be over shit quick.
Listen, we can't. What happened? Because you were my friend. You're supposed to be at my party. Where were you at? What happened?
I was there. I showed up, and
there
they were
too.
just giving me too many problems.
Oh, fuck that.
And I was just like, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I came to celebrate the birthday.
Your friends got in there?
Huh?
Your friends got in there?
Who?
What's the girl's name that's hanging out with Claudia now?
Miriam?
Yep, she was.
Who do you
in
think
there.
she was with?
Who was she with?
Me.
Then why you didn't come in?
I was with her. She was right behind me. And we walked out together. I was like, fuck this shit.
Oh, you were in the party?
I was inside of Ace
So
of
why you
Diamonds.
didn't come to my damn table?
I'm just telling you, they
was
were
going
giving
to
me,
it.
there was too many fucking, there was too much conversation for no fucking reason. I'm like, this is Ace of Diamonds. It's his birthday party. I was invited. I don't know what else we're talking about
And
here.
you fucking Melissa fine ass Ford.
No, because the
There's-
owner was looking for you. But Nene Leakes and Tamar Braxton couldn't get in. So I heard it was crazy. I was like, I didn't know what was
That's
going
why
on.
I didn't
I'm not
even
sure
try
what time they get there. Because it wasn't
Right around the time you did? Like
It
right
wasn't,
before?
It wasn't that crazy outside. Look, LA clubs are just another beast altogether. Okay, like it's the reason
for
why it's
guys.
the reason why I don't really go out all that much.
But that's the reason why I didn't go. Because,
Why?
It's your birthday. Like, I consider myself a very known guy to get in places. But LD, especially on that night, I knew it was going to be on some shit. And I didn't want you to have to come out or have
No,
somebody send
Rivette
me,
was
you know.
handling it. We got everybody in. I mean, it was lit. For those who did come out, thank you. It was amazing. Cardi B, my birthday was on the 16th, and I waited until she was available because I wanted to celebrate with her. So look, where's this damn thing at?
There you go.
I wake up in bed the next day, and this motherfucker is laying next to me. I'm like, wait a minute. So technically, I've slept with Cardi B.
Hilarious.
So no, Cardi was there. She looked amazing. Got up on stage. She sang, Bodak Yellow, whatever. And I said to her, how is it like? She just came off the VMAs.
Yeah.
She Demi Lovato and Bruno Mars are talking
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, how does it feel? She was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is crazy. She
Yeah.
said, I'm just trying to stay focused, and she said it's a lot right now. And I told her, just stay humble because
Right.
a lot of people are rooting you on.
Right.
Yeah.
We
But
had
she's
her
cool.
right at the
Precipice.
the precipice of her blow upation.
Her glow
Right.
up.
Okay.
Her blow up.
I gave him a word and then he made one up. Okay,
Yeah.
fuck it. I give up.
No,
I
we
fucking
did.
give up.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I mean,
So somebody last night was like, yeah, you got to get her on your show. I said, already
Been
Been there,
did.
done that.
but we
Already
can
did
get her
that.
back now because
Yeah.
it seems like she put you on her Instagram.
Yeah.
Said this whore.
Call me
with
a
a heart.
freaking whore.
I
I was wondering where all these DMs and messages coming from.
you
I'm
whore.
a freaking whore. At least she knows me very well.
And she put the heart.
Plus,
and
she also performed in Vegas. What was it?
She did. I met
the
her.
weigh-in.
I met her backstage at the
Right?
weigh-in.
Yeah.
She had just flew in, literally performed and flew out
Mm-hmm.
to go to Dallas. Then flew back for the fight. Then went to the VMA. Like she's working.
Yeah.
Damn.
That girl's getting her
I'm so happy
fucking
for
money,
her, man.
And so she performed in a few songs, and it was really good.
Her glow up has been so amazing to watch. It really has. Like, if you're not genuinely happy for that girl,
I'm so
you're
happy.
kind of a dick.
I'm so happy.
Seriously, like, there's no fucking reason why you don't even have to like her music. It's just appreciate how hard the girl has worked and how she's stayed true to who she is. She has not changed. She still will get on Instagram, do her little videos, no makeup, like a fucking, like, you
Bonnet or
know,
some shit.
bonnet or skull cap.
Scarf is definitely a Louis Vuitton scarf now, though.
No, the other day she was switching out wigs or something like that, and she had like a stocking cap on.
Yeah, I saw that.
She's not attached to a sense of vanity, like a huge sense of vanity. She's still herself, which is really fucking awesome.
Her rate has definitely tripled.
Well, her rate doubled when she was brought out on stage by Drake.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, just like I will tell you, I heard she's in the studio with Drake.
Nice.
So it's really interesting to see, and
her follow up got to be crazy.
So there's the rumor online that she's engaged to Offset. So
I was gonna ask you.
So we're standing backstage at the T-Mobile Arena, and we're getting ready to go out there. And I go, so people are saying that you're engaged to Offset. She was like, yep, they said a lot of things. So I don't know if that was a yes or a no, but I just told her, like, if you do, let us find out when you get married, because you know.
She said that she addressed it on the VMAs red carpet that they're not.
No ring on her hand.
Yeah, that they're not, but they're cute.
There's a lot of people that don't wear rings, though.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
But no, I wish her well. You know, now all the haters, of course, are coming first saying, oh, she's only performing that one song. That song is number 3 on the Hot 100
Yep.
Right.
list.
It's on
So,
every
like,
radio station.
if that's her hot track right now, that's the song of the summer. Let her live her motherfucking life.
Michael Jackson was performing Thriller 20 years after he motherfucking made it.
Listen,
fucking shut up.
I talked to Mike Kaiser.
Jesus.
I talked to Mike Kaiser, the president of Atlantic Records, and he said, and I quote, we gave her a shitload of money. And if they put a lot of money behind her, clearly she has a lot more stuff coming.
Yeah.
But let her live, let her write this song out. This song is still hot. Every time I go on Snapchat or Instagram, people are in the background dancing to or partying to this damn song, Bodak Yellow.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Every time that shit come on, I got out of nowhere. I got beef with everybody.
Well, can I ask a question? What is a Bodak Yellow?
It's not nothing. I think she was making
Fun
reference to Kodak Black.
Yeah.
And said
Not
Bodak
making
Yellow,
fun of him, but making a
yeah.
reference, or I don't know.
And it's a dope title.
No, it is. I just wonder what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I just, when I start rapping it, I got to cut myself off at the bloody shoes because
Why?
I don't wear heels.
Yeah, but men wear red bottoms. Floyd has
These
red
is
bottoms.
red, but I just
Red bottoms are Louis
No, Christian Louboutin.
Christian Louboutin.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
So you
anyway,
can have bloody shoes too.
got you. I make shmoney moves, bro.
What's going on in the world, Melissa?
Okay. Well, obviously, our thoughts and condolences, are with the people of Texas, specifically Houston. Hurricane Harvey has been catastrophic, and really the only blessing that we can find in this horrible situation is just the outpouring of love and support from people around the country and in other parts of the world. It really shows that love conquers hate, and that Trump and his bigoted rhetoric has got an expiration date. But he did, however, take the time to visit Texas, not Houston, of course, which is the most ravaged part of Texas, but to Corpus Christi, and then went on a rant about
Himself.
crowd size, blank fucking stare.
Well, let me say,
he made no gesture of sympathy towards the dead, the dying, the displaced, and actually congratulated the director of FEMA for his 15 minutes of fame. Like, you're becoming really famous over the last couple of days on TV.
Listen, let me first start by echoing what you're saying and saying that we want to give a special shout out to not only just the people in Houston that are surviving every day, but the regular people who are out there helping people in boats and really doing their part.
Yeah.
I think as part of humanity to make sure that everybody is safe. I can't even imagine. I mean, I live in California. We live in California where we have earthquakes and people are deathly afraid of that. I would rather take a building shaking here or there because it's not always going to end the way we see things happening over there.
Right.
I mean, I can't even imagine one of my friend's grandmother. She's in a wheelchair.
Can't get out.
Her house was under 46 inches of water.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like how does one recover from that? Like, you lose your house, you lose your car, you lose everything in it, you lose your whole world.
I mean, you could ask the people who, survived Hurricane Katrina, which coincidentally happened almost to the day.
It was the day.
It was the same day.
And then they went over to Houston.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of those people migrated over to Texas.
Yeah. Houston became kind of like, like where everybody who had been basically displaced by Hurricane Katrina started, setting up camp in Houston.
Yeah.
I have friends who did that, and now look, it's awful. But in light of all this, Kevin Hart has basically put out a challenge to everybody, specifically his celebrity friends, to match his donations. And so far, it's what's the price?
800,000.
Yeah, well, Matt Barnes gave $25,000. He challenged Kevin Durant, a lot of his other players. What's his name? The guy Green, is it DeMarcus? What's the guy's name?
DeMarcus Green.
Draymond
Green.
Yeah.
Draymond.
Shout out to Dray. I actually saw him in Vegas last week gambling at the table next to me. He's pretty nice. He challenged all of them to donate $25,000. Chris Brown gave $100,000.
Yeah.
And
Kardashians 500.
yeah, and the one woman I need to know her name. Sandra Bullock gave $1 million. So I mean, it's good that celebrities are actually using their money.
Yeah, because she lives in Austin.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, she's originally from there, or she does currently live there. That's like her main residence. So she gave like $1 million. J-Lo and A-Rod, they gave $25,000 each. It's really interesting when you're like, kind of looking in the comments after you see, like Hollywood Unlocked has posted, celebrities that have donated money, and the first comments that you see are, really, J-Lo, you're worth $300 million and all you could give was $25,000. It's just like, okay, well, hold on one second. How much did you give $1?
Right.
Have you tried to contribute at all to the relief effort whatsoever?
But that goes back to our last show where I was saying people online are fucking haters, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's hitting me up saying, is Floyd going to give $200 million? No, listen.
What?
That's that man's money. You got your money. Everybody got their money. You do your part. For me, I don't have the money to just donate, so I use my platform to share what's happening, where you can go and get help.
Right.
As long as people are doing something to keep awareness alive and information available to those who are suffering. When I think of what's happening right now with leadership in this country and having somebody like Trump lead us through this crisis, just like we had Bush lead us through Katrina, both of which I think were very disconnected from the purpose of helping people. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Because the whole world's looking at us like, y'all talking all this shit about North Korea and every other country, but you letting your people drown.
Yeah.
And die.
And what's really crazy is like, Trump wanted to go on, this rant about, bad hombres from like Mexico. Well, Mexico is literally on standby, with relief efforts, with food, with water, and with physical support, literally trying to help the people that have been most affected, and not one single comment from the Trump administration whatsoever.
Well, speaking of Mexico, there's the word is out now that the budget for paying for that wall is not going to get approved.
It shouldn't.
Duh.
I know, but the fact that he ran on a campaign telling people he was going to build the wall, to then turn around and not get and then turn around and try to make us pay for it, then it's just crazy to me. But I'm glad that it's not happening. He needs to call his oil buddies around the world, and they need to pay for that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Well, shit.
Or just not put up a fucking wall.
I don't think we need it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. And for all you Trump supporters, now that you're not going to get your wall, one of the mainstays of his campaign promises, are you still that enamored with him? Like, Trump supporters they've dug their heels in. They refuse. It's like Steve Bannon, anybody that leaves the camp, whether it's they're forced out or they leave voluntarily, well, you are the enemy anyways. It's just about Trump. It's crazy. Like, because when Steve Bannon, resigned, left, whatever the case was, people were like freaking out. It was all over the news. I was like, they're still on the phone with each other.
Well, the crazy part about what's happening in this country too is that racism really has surfaced. I mean, the Ku Klux Klan and all these racist groups, the Nazis, neo-Nazis or whatever, these hate groups, that they're out there, right?
Yeah.
And racism in our country, it hides itself in credit. It hides itself in employment and education, right? But the fact that we have a president that says that he's now going to push for legislation to support affirmative action for white people is crazy.
Well, how about this?
Because people don't understand the history about HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities, is because slaves, it was like illegal to teach a slave how to read.
Yeah.
And black people historically have not been allowed to become educated, haven't had the resources, haven't had the financial support, or just haven't had the access.
Yeah, so they had to create their own system of education.
Yeah, they had to create their own system. And so to now say that, well, that's racist, we're going to create opportunities for white people. That's what the fuck this system was created for, because they had all the opportunities. So it's interesting to see that this administration with Jeff Sessions, who Dr. King's wife, Coretta Scott King, said do not allow him to become appointed into any position of power or influence because of his racist views toward and actions towards people of color. To see how they've orchestrated this racist administration and have gone so far right that is just evident that they clearly are trying to do a racial cleansing in this country.
Well, he just pardoned, Sheriff Joe Arpaio, and he he hid behind Hurricane Harvey. And the fact that the media and everybody was just, everybody was in preparation for it. And, scientists were like wringing their hands that it was going to be as catastrophic as it's proven to be. And he pardoned this guy, this sheriff who was known to specifically target the Hispanic community. It's mind-blowing. A lot of people in the law enforcement community have literally spoken out and slammed Trump for his decision. And he basically told DOJ, fuck you, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pardon him. And that's the bottom line.
So for everybody that's listening, the thing that I think, sometimes we feel helpless because either it's not directly affecting us, or they dealing with the Mexicans. They ain't got nothing to do this. They start with the Mexicans because, and I'll just keep 1,000. Mexicans are weaker, I think,
and great workers.
Wait, they're weaker than black people in terms of burning shit down, shooting, killing, looting. Mexicans ain't just gonna do that. Niggas is gonna do it. I mean, that's what my experience of looking at the race riots here in LA, looking at what we've done in the Bay Area. And I feel like even though they unify more, they'll march and they'll do all those type of things. Niggas they'll go a little ape shit crazy. I feel like if you don't look at what they're doing to Mexicans, if you don't look at what they're doing to black people as just a general strategic move of racially cleansing our country, don't think that it ain't gonna show up at your front door.
Right.
I look at the people that listen to the show. You comment, we have a lot of coonery and a lot of crazy shit going on, but there are times like these where we have to talk about real issues because you should not be living in this country, the country that's the leader of the free world in terms of our president and whatever, and have leadership that instills fear in you from just getting a basic traffic stop.
Right.
Just basic traffic stop because you could get killed for being
Don't
black.
know what's going to happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we live in today. A lot of people that voted for Trump, they definitely got to lay in that bed now. And a lot of them are regretting their decision. A lot of them. So.
Well, and they hate on, just shout out to the Mexicans, because I'm going to tell you right now, the Mexican community in our country, I think, is probably the most, I think they get it a lot harder than black people do in different ways, right? There are a lot of, the workforce that's made up of the Latino community is, I think, serving a great need in this country. There's things that we won't do or other people won't do that a lot of immigrants have stepped up to do. And, it's just like to say that we're going to totally get rid of Mexicans by building this wall. And then, any immigrant that comes from any of these banned countries now can't come. I just don't know where,
I
don't know where we're going.
'Cause I look forward to that fruit guy outside my house every week. I won't know what I would do without him.
You should lay off the fruit. Just saying. Just a little bit.
And the meat.
I thought fruit was good for you.
Sugar.
It's basically like cake and cookies.
Oh, shit. My bad. The Lord made it. Thought it was good.
You know what? Eat pineapple after your meals. It's got a digestive enzyme in it, so you can justify it.
So what else is going on in the world? Shout out to Houston. Stay safe.
Yeah. Well, speaking of racism, Colin Kaepernick is still without a team. At this point, I don't think he really even wants to play at this point, but there was a massive protest happening in New York City. Basically fans and supporters basically saying to the NFL, we're going to boycott the season if you do not find a home for Colin Kaepernick. Because it's just amazing, like that his silent protest is seen as something just like so
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. This is just so offensive. But yet we've got the KKK and white supremacists walking through the street in the Donald Trump, uniform of the white polo and the khaki pants.
Well, what was interesting about it all?
Torches.
What was interesting about it all is that Donald Trump spoke out against Colin Kaepernick, right? Didn't he? I believe he did. I believe he spoke out about it. If he didn't, well, let's just back up. Say he didn't. I thought he did, but maybe he didn't. As much criticism as Colin Kaepernick took for silently protesting the national anthem. And Trump getting up and saying that there was good people in both the KKK and the people fighting the KKK shows you if you ain't woke, you need to wake the fuck up. Because that shows you that, the one thing that Floyd always says about being a self-made boxer, owning his own shit, being the promoter, is that he doesn't answer to anybody. And these basketball players get traded like slaves. These football players are now being controlled like slaves. And they're saying, there was an image that went out that basically said that the owners have colluded to control their slaves.
Right.
If anybody takes a knee during the national anthem, they will have repercussions.
But now you have white football players taking the knee too. Because it's not a black or white thing in terms of standing up for what's right. It's a right or wrong thing. You're either on one side or the other. So I commend Colin Kaepernick. I wish we could interview him. We should probably try to reach out to him.
Did people stand doing the Star Spangled Banner at the fight? What did you do?
Yeah, I stood. I stood. Actually, I was walking to my seat, so I was already standing.
Right.
Because I helped Demi Lovato get there, so the fact that she performed, I wanted to see her.
Shout out to Demi Lovato. Damn, she looked good.
She looked she sound
good.
great too.
She sounded great.
I said, Demi, all you needed was a fan, a Beyonce fan.
Yes.
And you would have been angelic. Them arms, she had them little things hanging down.
Yeah.
You'd have been flying in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but she had her
laughed.
hair slicked back, so it would have, the effect would have been lost.
She looked really
If
good.
she'd had a wind machine, but she looked amazing. She sounded fantastic, and that was probably one of the biggest stages. No shade, but I mean, that was like 100 million people watching or something like that. It was some crazy ass shit. Yeah. So shout out to Demi Lovato. But I mean, Colin Kaepernick, I mean, you got to call a spade. Some people are like, oh, it's because he's not a good enough quarterback. That's bullshit. Aaron Rodgers literally went on record to say, no, it's because of his protesting that he is not on the roster. And the fact of the matter is that there is a lot of athletes that are following suit, that are taking the knee and following, his line of protesting, silent protesting. And what's the league going to do? Like fine all of them?
But the fact that they're
fire all of them?
The fact that they're saying that it's un-American to kneel in a silent protest racism in our country is un-American. It's not un-American to use your platform to say, nah, son,
freedom of speech.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say that, whatever the national anthem says and believe in it because this country's fucked up.
Yeah.
When I grew up in school, I never did the Pledge of Allegiance. I never stood up for that. Because when I realized I was a young black man, even though people treated me like I was Mexican, they still treated me like I wasn't white. They was like, that little Mexican, But what I learned early on in school was, how we were treated like second-class citizens. So for me, I would never stand up and say, I pledge allegiance,
Flag.
Yeah, because I just didn't believe in it.
You know what? I used to always stand, but I didn't know what it meant then. I just was reciting the words. But now knowing what those words mean.
Well, liberty and justice for all. You can't say that in this country right now.
No, you can't.
At all.
No, you can't.
You can't at all.
That's what he's protesting, that is
liberty
bullshit.
and justice.
Well, give that man a job back. I'm going to tell you what Colin Kaepernick needs to do. Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, what he should do is call me and let me help him put a fund together and raise money to raise awareness. He has the relationships with the athletes to get involved.
I kind of think that that's what he's doing. I do know that he's, really involved in philanthropic activities. He's back to school. He's,
his own personal shoes.
Yeah, he's giving away backpacks and, school supplies to, disenfranchised kids and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure that he is, if he hasn't already, he's, kind of sowing the seeds of, starting his own philanthropic organization.
Well, hope so.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, Trump and this, whole thing, Kathy Griffith, you remember when she held up Donald Trump's severed head and how she was skewered for it and she had to apologize and she lost a bunch of gigs? Well, she's taking back her apology.
I saw that.
That's what I'm talking about,
She's
Kathy.
taking back her apology, and she says that in light of the way that he's handled this catastrophe and just, shown that he is ill-equipped for the job, I take back my apology. Fuck that motherfucker.
Fuck him.
Is that what she said?
I'm paraphrasing.
Well, listen.
It's Kathy Griffith. She probably said those exact words.
The
and
reason
worse.
why she apologized for doing it in the first place is because the Hollywood community probably said, nah, you went too far. She probably got that call from her agent. We ain't gonna be able to book you.
Yeah.
And she started losing jobs. But you know what?
CNN fired her.
Yeah, she also said that Anderson Cooper and her are no longer friends.
Oh, God. He said, and Anderson Cooper, let me find out you're a Trump supporter.
No, he's not.
No, it's
Okay.
not that. It's
No, he's
he
not.
is CNN. Like
Got
he
you.
can't support. Well, I think the issue was that she got fired from the New Year's Eve job that she did with him, and he didn't stand up for her. But it's not his role. Like we may be a little different. If I go out there and get a Trump head cut off or whatever, and I lose my little job at Dash, hopefully y'all will stand up for me.
I'll
Anyway.
talk to Ski.
All right, what else is going on?
Well, we're hoping that everything is okay with Tweet.
Yes.
She, her family and friends have been sending out Instagram posts and Twitter posts basically saying pray for her because blood clots were found in her
So what
lungs
is
and her
that?
arm.
Tell me what a blood clot.
That's blood clots pretty much what Heavy D died from.
So here's an example as to how you can get them. You can be, let's just say you're sitting on a plane and it's
Australia.
it's an extremely long flight and you don't get up, you don't get any circulation going. You can develop blood clots in your legs. And the reason why that's serious is because they can travel through your bloodstream and,
But can't you go and get massages, regular massages?
the fact of the matter is that they can travel at a faster rate of speed of which before you can even know that they're even there.
How do you find them?
You'll know.
Yeah, I feel like it's like
Something that would make you go to the hospital.
yeah, I feel like it's like there's like numbness and pain associated with with their discovery, which is why people even end up going in the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah, so
that's
it
what
was
took
it
out
was
Heavy D.
serious enough that people were like
Publicly asking for them to pray, but do you think
Yeah.
it's to the point to where something bad's going to happen?
No, I hope not. But two blood clots in your lung, that's not good.
Because I just saw her at the Essence Festival and she looked real healthy.
Well,
Yeah.
things happen.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I remember reading somewhere some guy had got some new video game and played this game like for 15 hours straight, got up and just died.
I feel like Nene said something about suffering from like blood clots in her legs or something like that. It just happens from being
Overweight sometimes?
No, Nene's not overweight.
Poor circulation.
Poor circulation due to sitting in a prone position for a long amount of time and not getting circulation. That's why it's important when you are on a plane for a long time to get up, walk around a little bit.
God, I'm just thinking of my last flight to London. I didn't get up at all.
Drink
That's
a lot of water.
10 hours, right?
London
11,
is
11.
Yeah, you should get up next time.
And last time I flew back from London, I slept the whole. I was like laid out,
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely get up and walk.
Yeah. Well, it's looking like she's gonna be all right, but it was enough that
Prayers for Tweet.
Yes.
prayers for Tweets. Yeah.
What else is going on?
Okay. Well, Michael Jackson's birthday happened.
Long live the king.
Happy
Yes, well,
birthday,
yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. There
You
was,
know I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, there's tributes all over the place. I just, his birthday rolls around. There's tributes all over the place, and it just makes you miss him just so much more.
I have a story to tell.
I
Go.
do too.
Of course you do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Tell you go first.
Oh, with me being from Gary, Indiana, I'm a proud resident, Hoosier man, born and raised 10 minutes away from his house. I remember the first time I met Michael, 2003, Gary, Indiana, Railcat Stadium. I was dancing with my cousin Chester Gregory, who does this amazing Jackie Wilson impersonation. And Michael loves Jackie. So I was dancing for him. And I remember Mike, I used to always be like, why the hell people pass out when they see Mike? Like, what is this, Mike? I remember performing and coming down, and Mike had this umbrella and tall. I was like, damn, this nigga a little tall. I was probably about 17, 18. And he shook my hand and he said, amazing job. And when he said that, I felt this electricity go through my body. And like, I now, from that moment on, I see why people get like that. He had this gentle voice, hands soft. He was so nice. And I was the first time and only time I met Michael Jackson. A lot of people can't say they met Michael. So that will be the memory I will have for the rest of my life when I met Michael Jackson. Amazing job.
Is that what he said?
Amazing job.
I think I told my Michael story, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I
but
think so.
some people didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go. But basically, I talked to Michael when I was a kid. I was in a group. I was coming out the group home. Sorry about that. But yeah, Michael was just a cool dude. I wish he was still here because honestly,
Me too.
even though he wasn't as influential in music when he died, he still was influential for music because he was here. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Because all the other artists really like continue to push their game to be as great as Michael Jackson. And it's unfortunate that he's gone. Him and Prince, just all the greats, Whitney Houston. But anyway, shout out to Mike. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
You ever met Michael?
I did not. No, I didn't get a chance to meet Mike.
Damn. I thank God I got.
Let's not start crying on the radio. Next topic, please.
Okay. Well, no. So we were talking about Floyd's fight because it's going to be something that people talk about for a long time. And we were discussing how, it completely overshadowed the Triple G and Canelo fight. Like, do you guys know that there's actually going to be another boxing match?
One of Floyd's boxers told me about it.
Yeah, that's how little people are talking about it because Floyd's fight with McGregor overshadowed that. Like, HBO is fucking gagging right now. First of all, because they could have kept Floyd if they wanted to. If they'd given him what he asked for, I think like 20 years ago, then it probably would have gone, helped the relationship. But no.
So Floyd walks up to me at Girl Collection. He goes, hey, I got to show you something. I said, what's up? And he opens his bag and he has two $100 million checks in it. I'm like, so disgusting.
Actually, it was another check he didn't. Or was that the second check?
I don't even know, but it was two $100 million checks. And I said to him, you're a fucking bank robber. You're just like.
Yeah, that's the whole bank.
And he said it. He said, what did he say? He's at his press conference. He said that people are talking this is all about the money. Yeah, he retired, but they offered him $350 million for 36 minutes. Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
You think he will come back for a bigger bag? Another fight?
Listen, I didn't think he would come back after Pacquiao, so I'm not going to say yeah. He says and swears this is the last one. But if somebody comes and says we'll give you $500 million to go fight in Dubai, I don't see Floyd saying, "Nah, son, I'm done." Yeah. I don't know. I just don't.
I get in the ring. Shit,
I'll get in the ring.
I'll be a ring girl.
Hey.
I will walk around with those goddamn placards like, yes, in a thong. Just give me $100 million for that.
Okay, what else going on?
Ass is worth $100 million.
But yes, it is. Okay, but did you hear? You heard De La Hoya was talking about that was a fake fight?
Yeah, he said
he's
it was a fraud.
Salty right
He's
now.
mad. He's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Canelo Triple G fight is his fight.
Which is going to be a good fight.
And nobody's talking about it.
They'll be watching it.
Except us. All right, well, whatever. Okay, so Jason Mitchell was having some problems on a flight.
Who's Jason?
Jason Mitchell played Eazy-E on Straight Outta Compton.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually getting a lot of work because he was also in this movie Kong Skull Island that I saw on the plane to Vegas. And then he was also in Detroit. Have you seen that?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen that?
No.
He was in Keanu. He's gonna do a lot of work.
Yeah. Detroit is a movie that
I couldn't go see Detroit. No, Lance is in there, right?
No.
Laz Alonso.
Plays the mayor of Detroit during the 1967
I saw him
riots.
promoting it. I chatted with him on Snapchat a little bit about it. I just can't go to anything that's gonna make my energy negative. I feel like that show's gonna drain me.
No, but that's the thing is because you can turn on the news and you've got Detroit happening all over again.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's art. It's life and art imitating reality right now. So it's just like we can turn on the news and we can see, fucking race riots happening right, like on our TV currently. So
a lot of people think like that because the movie tanked, and I hate that it tanked.
Well, because I think that was the reason.
Yeah.
Catherine Bigelow directed the movie. She's the one who directed The Hurt Locker and Zero Dark 30. She got Best Director Oscar for Hurt Locker. She's really, really dope. And the cast was really fantastic cast. But the story right now in the summertime, who wants to go see a movie about race riots in the dead heat of summer?
When I went to the movie,
it's happening outside our door right now.
Every day.
When I went to the movie theater to see a movie, I didn't know what to see. So I was like, what should I see? The guy behind the counter said, if you see Detroit, you're going to be angry.
Yeah.
He said, I watched it at the end of my shift and I had to walk home.
Yeah.
Because I was so mad.
Was he white or black?
He was Mexican.
I went to...
No, he was serious as fuck. He said, I had to walk home. I was so affected by that movie. I said, girls trip.
I went to the screening of it and I'm sitting next to, my friend and I'm like, okay, so there's cocktail hour after this, food and drinks and I was like, so we're just supposed to go mingle with white people after this and just drink wine and clink glasses?
So did they shoot all the people in the house?
Don't give it away. I haven't seen it.
You can tell me a little bit.
No. It's you can read up on it. You know what I mean? Basically, 3 black men died when the police walked into this house and because they thought that a gun had been shot towards some cops, and some National Guardsmen.
Okay.
So they found the house that they thought that the shots had come from. And there was a lot of, it was like a hotel, the Hotel Algiers or Algiers Hotel or whatever. And so when they get to this particular part of the hotel, they found 2 white girls in a hotel room with
Black
a couple of
boys.
black dudes. One of them's played by Anthony Mackie, and I can't remember who the other one was.
Jacob
played by.
Lattimore.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And so they basically line them all up. These 2 white girls really began to understand what it's like to be a black person because they were abused in the same fashion that these black men were, simply because they were considered nigga lovers by the cops. And these cops ended up playing like Russian roulette with these boys' lives, and 3 of them ended up dying. And these cops...
In playing the real game, Russian roulette?
It was more like in order to, as a scare tactic. So one of them, was roughing up, one of the black dudes against the wall, and then he took him into a separate room and he made it seem like he'd shot him, pulled the trigger and everything, but he whispered in his ear, he was like, "Don't move." So he didn't move. So he came out and he was like, "Yeah, he's dead." And so then the other...
But did he shoot him?
No. So then another cop did the same thing. But the third cop didn't get the memo that it was just a scare tactic for every one of them on the wall, and actually blew one of their brains out.
Oh yeah.
It's
Listen, I'm not seeing no shit like that because I just got mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's graphic.
And I'm at the radio station.
It's graphic and it's ugly, and it's actually dude who played Ralph Tresvant in the BET New Edition movie Algie. Yeah, he's a star.
Yeah.
He is a star. He is a
Speaking
Algie, you
of
want
this-
to come up on the show?
Wait, speaking of the BET,
The New Edition movie?
the New Edition movie,
Yeah.
I went to Keith Power's birthday party.
Oh, at the studio. How was that?
It was downtown at some like outdoor club, and they had a club. It was fun, but I really felt old.
I
Those
was going to
people-
say.
It's all teenagers.
That's
What?
why I didn't go.
I was like, I low-key was sitting at the bar with my team like, yeah, we ain't gonna be here that long.
Yeah.
Him and Leon's birthday.
I got my pictures and got up out of there.